The market rockets higher toward our 5,800 target to start the week. Were you on board? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in last week's videos, we talked about the fact that the market was ready to bounce and we were looking for a minimum target of 5,800, and the bulls blew through that on Monday, closing around 5,815. And now the question is, are the bulls done or are they looking higher? I'll get into that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, before we jump into the indicator, which we normally do right now, I do have a quick announcement. I will be live trading today at 6:10 Pacific Standard Time, 9:10 Eastern Standard Time. Please join me on YouTube for that. We will be day trading the indicator, going through how it works, setting it up, answering your questions, and going through the counts all on that video. We'd love to see you over there. Please join us. There'll be great discount codes as well. Now, as always, before we jump into the main charts, let's take a look at how the indicator did. And since yesterday was a trend day and it's not great for day trading, let's check out our swing trading results. Okay, guys, here we are on the weekly AMD chart. We are going to go over some swing trading today because, as I said, it was a trend day, and trend days just aren't great for day trading. They just don't offer a lot of trades. So not a lot to see there. So I do want you to see how the swing trading works. And we're going to look at the last 4 or 5 trades on AMD. And you can see we're on the weekly chart here. And if you're new here, we built a custom indicator for TradingView that absolutely crushes. It catches tops and bottoms. It gets you in at exactly the right price and gets you great winning trades. You'll see later people are calling it a cheat code. People are absolutely in love with it. It is changing their lives. People are beating the market for the first time. This is a forward-looking price action indicator. It's very different than other indicators in the fact that it's looking for price action support and price action resistance for places to trade off of, instead of waiting for crossovers of moving averages or this to get oversold or this to get overbought and waiting and being too late to the party. We catch a lot of tops and bottoms, and we are very good at trading the indicator. And I show you all that if you decide to get it. So let's take a look at the AMD swing trading chart. This is the weekly chart. I do trade off the weekly for my swing trades because I look to have them be a little further out. And again, this is IWJ Pivot Point Pro is the name of the indicator. It's only available in TradingView, and it's only available for purchase. You have to buy it first, and then you can get it on your TradingView chart. I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. So as we look at this, we see our buy signal here. We always get in at the close of the candle on the weekly because we want to make sure it closes as a buy. So on the weekly, we get in at the close. As you can see here, it was about 134 at the close. They ran it all the way up to 162. That is a 28-point move up, or about a 15% rally in just a couple of weeks on your money. If you had options here, you absolutely crushed it. 15% straight up, and you collect your money. Then a couple weeks later, they give you another buy signal right here at 152.20. They run that up to 173, about a $21 move up, about another 15% there. And then you get a sell signal right here. You get in at the close, which is down here at about 141. They run it all the way down here to 106, a $35 drop before you get the buy signal. And then this buy stops out. And then you got this buy signal just a couple weeks ago, came in at 100 there, already ran it up to 115, a 15% make on your money in just 2 weeks. So you had 4 trades here, a crushing trade, a super crushing trade, a stop out, and a crushing trade. I think that's a pretty incredible run. These are 15 to 20% winners in just a few weeks, and this one happened to be a 30% winner. Guys, this is what the indicator does. It gives you great entries. It makes it so you understand how to protect your position, how to get out of your position, how to buy options against a position, when to get in, when to get out. It's helping hundreds and hundreds of traders beat the market on a daily basis, and here's how you get it. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link. It'll take you over to my webpage. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. You'll see the monthly rooms at the top. You scroll down a little bit further, and you'll see the TradingView indicators. It tells you all about it right here. The biggest thing to know is on both the monthly and the yearly, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's how much I love this product. I stand by it. If you don't like it, I will refund your money, but I know that you're going to love it. I have hardly any returns on it because it is so great and so powerful, and traders are beating the market. You saw on the screen that people are calling it a cheat code. They're loving this indicator. People are paying for it in one trade, paying for the yearly in one trade. And then the other day we paid for the yearly like 4 times over in one trade on Friday. It was absolutely incredible. Guys, this indicator is crushing. And right now I am running a deal where if you get the yearly indicator, you also get Trade Waves Academy down here for half off. So it's a $500 course. You get it for $250, basically $248, whatever the actual number is. But it also comes with the Elliott Wave for Beginners course for free. It also comes with the Advanced Elliott Wave course for free. And you get all 10 of these modules below included in that price. You get psychology, capital management, trading the Greeks, candlestick patterns. You can see the Greeks, guys. That's a very complex subject. We broke it down to what we think is very usable. You can see one of our traders loved it so much they sent it to their husband to read because she was so happy somebody finally explained it in a way they could understand. So candlestick patterns, how to trade price action. That's kind of how the indicator's built. Bull and bear traps, how to identify reversals, fib levels, how to identify key support and resistance, trade setups. All these things are included in that price. If you want to know why we knew the market would bounce back to 5,800, Trade Waves Academy is the place to be. Again, you get the Elliott Wave course with that and the Advanced Elliott Wave course. And this is 50% off with the yearly indicator. So incredible deals going on right now. And guess what? I have more coupons tomorrow for the live stream. So make sure you're on that to check out those coupons. I discount the yearly. I never do that. I'm doing it on live streams right now, and I won't do it again because it sells so well, but I want you guys to be a part of it and check it out. And it's March Madness, guys, and cats are doing well. Go Cats. So check it out tomorrow on the live stream. Check it out in the website now if you want to. But for now, let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 2-hour futures chart for the S&P 500. And as we've been talking about for a long time, this has been an ABC that we believe has completed here. And we talked all last week about looking for a bounce, and that's exactly what we saw. We were looking for 5,800. Actually, it moved up to 5,850 as our minimum target. That is going to be the bottom of the range that we were in. This area here will be very important for the bulls. They did push above the 200-day moving average at the close, which is also important on the SPX. And so this is a very bullish look. Now, this is looking like an ABC, and that ABC is targeting around 58.56, which also happens to be this low right here, which is good confluence for resistance. So 58.56 is where we would expect our next sticking point to be. We would expect them to try to push up into that area and then pull back. And then that pullback is going to be really important. If they can hold and push up higher, we can still be in a wave B, okay? But the higher they push and the closer they get to 6,000 plus, the more likely it is we're going to be in a bigger A, B, C, and be in a wave 5 higher towards 6,500 or so plus. Now that target has moved up a little bit based on contract roll. It was around 63 to 6,400, but given the 50-point contract roll, it does move up to 6,450 to 6,500. So the overall market is in an in-between area where either this was the top, and we've got a ABC for A, and then you get an ABC for B up into this 6,000 area or so, and then you get a breakdown. And a break of the April lows would confirm that the top is likely in. The other option is what we just went through, the bullish count, where this is an ABC for this bracketed 4 down here. And then you have an ABC for A, and then a B, and then a C higher into that 64 to 6,500 area. So 2 paths still on the table. The biggest difference between the 2 paths will be when the bigger pullback happens. Is it going to be a corrective structure or 3 waves? If it is, we would expect higher to all-time highs. If it's a 5-wave structure, like a C wave should be, then we would look for a 5-wave structure down, a bounce, and then a breakdown that takes out the April lows eventually. So right now it's wait and see mode because we're still in the first part of this bounce. But we're looking for this bounce to continue to 58.50 or so right now, and then maybe a pullback off of there and a little bit higher towards 6,000 before we find out exactly what kind of drop we get. Over on the NASDAQ. Now again, on the NASDAQ, they did not break this wave too low, so they still have the more immediate diagonal available. It's a minor update to what's going on the ES. It's really not a big change. It's just the degree that they're in and doesn't really make a big difference in the overall patterns that we're looking at. Overall, we're looking at this being an ABC down. Now the question is this wave 4 that we have circled here, and they're going to make wave 5 higher up towards 24,000, or was this A, and then we're going to look for a B wave and then a C wave that takes out the April lows and kind of confirms the top's in and puts us in a pretty big corrective period. Now, one thing I will do on the live call tomorrow is I will go through that bear market that I talked about that can be 10 to 20 years, why it would be that and how it would be that. Keep in mind, if you don't think we can have a bear market that long, we had one from 2000 to 2009 that was 9 years long. This is going to be a 1 degree bigger bear market. So you would expect it to be at least as long, which was 9 years. So I say 10 to 20, up to double. So 1.5, maybe 15 years before you start to see the light of day again. And that doesn't mean we're going straight down for 15 years. That's the problem with most people on YouTube, is they don't understand the market. It means that you're going to get, let's pull this back here a little bit. You're going to get a move down. This is going to take a while. And then you're going to get a slow, ugly grind higher in a B wave that's going to take a long time. It's going to be a lot like the RTY that's been in a terrible pattern forever. And then you're going to get another sharp move down, and then you're going to get another bounce that's really ugly and brings you back up into this area, and then you get another move down, and then it'll finally be over once they start back up and can start climbing out of that hole. But it's going to take 10 to 15 to 20 years possibly to move this market back up to, to move through this correction, and this market starts heading back up with the intention of making all-time highs. I also look for it to take about 50 to 60% off of the market, maybe even more than that. When you watch the video tomorrow, I'll give you the target, and the reason for that is clear. And if you think we can't do that, check out COVID. We did it in 2-3 weeks. We took 60% off. And check out 2000 to 2009, where we went from 1,500 to 600, which was about 60% off of the market. So before you say we can't do stuff, you might want to check your history and how this works. This will be a major market top, and when it does top, it will be a problem. The banks are insolvent. They're in a way worse place than people realize. The Fed is billions of dollars in debt. They will not be able to bail out the economy. People think the Fed controls the market. They do not. I can assure you this will be ugly when it does happen. Now, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm very wrong. I don't want it to happen because I think it will be ugly on people's 401ks. It'll be ugly on pensions. It'll be ugly on retirement plans. And nobody's going to be able to do anything about it. That's the thing. So we'll see how it all goes. We never put the cart before the horse, but we have to be aware of the risk of the market, and that is a major risk moving forward, which is why last year we moved into gold, and gold has been outperforming like crazy. Our money has done well while everybody else is in this crazy up-down market that's not doing anything. And if you want stuff like that, if you want information like that, if you want to know things like that, my groups are a great place. In fact, guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link. It'll take you right over to our website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. It's our monthly rooms up here at the top. We have 2 incredible monthly rooms as well as a yearly discount. You get a 7-day free trial, and that's because I want you to get in there. I want you to check all of this out. Become part of the team. Interact with us, see how we trade, see what we trade, see what I say. Make sure it's for you before you ever spend a penny. You can literally cancel at any time, and you have nothing to lose by checking us out. We also have educational material. I talked a little bit about Trade Waves Academy earlier. Again, 50% off of this course right here, which teaches you all of the things you need to know because it does include the Elliott Wave for beginners. It does include the advanced Elliott Wave. 50% off if you get the month or the yearly indicator. It's an incredible deal. You get these 2 courses. You also get all 10 of these modules below, which you can buy each one at a time if you want, but it's a much better deal to get the yearly indicator and get this at 50% off. It will explain how the market works to you. It'll blow your mind. Our traders love it. It's incredible. I want you to be a part of it. In our beginners and advanced Elliott Wave courses, we go over how to find all of the key levels that we use for trading, how we use them, how the setups work. In fact, in the advanced course, we're going over some of the stuff we see right now. We're going through, right now, advanced fib levels. We're going through diagonals. We're actually going through double threes right now. Triple threes are not as common, but they are part of the market. Flats, triangles, trading Elliott Wave, which, again, trading Elliott Wave, guys, is worth the price of admission. This explains to you how to trade these setups, how to understand the market dynamics, and get in at the right place. There's always 2 paths. There's always an alternate path, but this tells you when and where to invest and how to do it effectively using Elliott Wave. Now, if this is too complex, I understand, but our traders are loving it, as you can see on the screen. But we also do have that Elliott Wave 4 beginners class. And this online class is helping real traders make real money and finally understand the market in a way that makes sense. It can be so confusing when good news makes the market go down and bad news makes the market go up, and that's because the news doesn't matter. This can be proven over and over and over again. It is a simple cause and effect. If good news made the market go up, it would always make the market go up. If bad news made the market go down, it would always make the market go down. There's no such thing as bad news as good news. There is just news, and it's simply a catalyst that does move the market, but it doesn't move it because of good news, or it doesn't move it down because of bad news. Elliott knew that the news was trash long ago. He knew that key levels mattered, and the market was already going to do what it had to do, and this is a huge advantage over other traders. Now, in this beginner's course, you get 25 videos where we break all of this down in a very simple way. You have the introduction where we introduce you to Elliott Wave, give you the expectations, why it works, how it works, get your KISS method, and get your mindset right. Mindset's the most important part of trading, guys. It doesn't matter what you use. The second part of this is your chart setup and tools. We give you every tool we use with Elliott Wave Theory, why we use it, and how we use it. And then finally, your Elliott Wave 4 beginners area. We go through all of the waves, how to find them, how to measure them, how to understand them, the theory of alternation, the corrective depth theory, the pivot, anything you want to know about understanding this irrational market, it's all in here. Now, the really cool news about these is if you want to get them at a discount, we have our bundle pack. You can get both courses for $37 off. If you want to get them for free, there's a couple ways to do that. You can buy the Trade Waves Academy because you get both of those courses included in there, or you can simply join one of our monthly rooms, as those courses are included in these prices. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video where I go through exactly where we are in the counts and what to expect, as well as the beginner's course, the advanced course. All of that is in there, guys. It's incredible value, and that midday call is worth the price of admission. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing and day trade, and we do trade quite often in my room. But if you're looking for futures trading, if you're looking for advanced training, if you're looking for income trading, or you want some kind of individual stock, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room. You also get futures trading. You get those individual stocks. You get his income method that kills the market, guys, and you get his reduced risk binary method that gets you in at a cheap price and gets you huge multiples on your money. And it's how he structures that trade that's so unique. It's something you really have to see to understand, which is another reason we give you the 7-day free trial, so you can get in there, understand it before you ever do anything. Take a look at it and see if it's for you. That's really important to me. Now, he also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a large retirement or savings account out of a small account. Guys, I don't know what to tell you, but we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. All right, our key takeaways for today. Market bounced into the start of our target area. We're looking for a little continuation higher into 5850 or so, then rejection, and then continuation up to the 5,900, possibly 6,000 area. Then it depends on what kind of pullback we get. If they pull back and break the lows, then we could be looking at a much, much bigger correction. If they pull back in a corrective fashion and push higher, we're looking at new all-time highs. Over on the NASDAQ, same type of setup. They've bounced up into our target area, 20,436 to 20,531. Up here, even as high as 21,000 is going to be our target area for this first move up. Then we'll look for a pullback and then the next move higher. Should they fail or have a 5-wave move down at any point, we would be very cautious to the downside, knowing that this could unravel very quickly and this market could be in big trouble. Guys, that is your market update for today. Check us out live trading today, 6:10 Pacific time, 9:10 Eastern time, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.